Hello, my name is Aaron Kim, and today I'd like to propose a plan on how we could grow Social Current from a startup company into a much more larger, globalized organization. Today at Social Current, we help about 5 clients in the area of Corona, California with their social media and digital marketing efforts. After extensive research and working with these 5 local clients, we've noticed 2 very important things. The first thing is that every business in the world must have an effective marketing strategy in order for their business to be successful. The second important point is that most businesses are now transitioning their marketing strategies from a much more traditional standpoint using billboards, commercial ads, and print ads, and they are now transitioning into a much more digital space using Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and other social media channels. Considering these 2 points, we believe it is time for now Social Current to grow as a company. Right now, we stand as a startup digital marketing service, but we believe that with globalization, acquiring a workspace, and building up a strong team, we will be able to grow into a much more larger business. Once we globalize our services, our potential clientele and reach will increase drastically. And once that happens, our workload will increase drastically as well. In order for us to take care of this, we must grow our staff, and we must also acquire a workspace where we can all come and meet and collaborate our ideas. According to research, having a workspace to meet at is much more effective for an organization than remotely working on each of their tasks and then meeting on certain days. For acquiring the workspace, we have 2 options. For the first option, we have to rent $400 a month from 12 to 24 months to equal a total of about $4,800 to $9,600. We also have the option of, instead of rent, we can purchase a $2 million office space flat rate. I am proposing that we rent an office space for 12 to 24 months in order to minimize our costs. While we're renting out this workspace, during this time, it is important that we put all of our focus on increasing our clientele and making sure that we have income coming in to make up for the cost of renting a workspace. Now that we have a workspace to accommodate all of our staff, we must now build our staff into a much more stronger, numerous team where we can now deal with much more clients at once. The average cost of hiring an employee is around $30,000, and then the average cost to train an employee is around $1,500. If we hire about 15 employees and then we put them through stringent training testing, that should estimate in about $472,500 in costs. Now that we have our workspace and our new staff to accommodate for this very big increase in workload, we can now implement our plan of globalization for our company. Now, from our workspace in Corona, we can now build a digital marketing campaign based on our marketing services, and then we can market them to international countries. Since now the digital marketing space uses services like Facebook ads, Google ads, etc., it won't cost us any more for us to advertise our services to international countries or further countries. With this plan of globalization, not only have we increased our clientele, but now our reach has extended far throughout the US borders and now goes through international countries and many different businesses that we would never have imagined trying. By strategically starting with acquiring the workspace first, we were able to accommodate the increase in staff. Once we had the increase in staff, we now could anticipate the increase in workload, and then we could implement our plan of globalization. With extensive research, we should be able to decide upon 2 countries that we will target our services for. Before we decide on these 2 countries, we must also take into consideration which countries are going to be more receptive to this new digital space in marketing. For the next 2 months, we will be pitching our services to 2 international countries that we choose. The 2 international campaigns will cost us under $1,500, and if executed correctly, I anticipate that we will gain around 5 new clients and many leads to go with it within the 2-month window. The total cost of this proposal is $478,800. We currently charge our 5 clients $2,000 per month for our services. If we land 5 international clients as expected, our monthly income would increase from $10,000 to $20,000. Within 2 years, we would make up for those costs with our revenue. If this plan is executed properly, I believe that Social Current can truly grow into a larger organization. I really appreciate your time, and I'm really excited to start implementing these plans.